get this party going.
Yep. Mickey, you ready?
Nope.
Corbin's ready.
He's gonna be sleeping. Okay, you guys wanted to be on a video. You keep following me around here.
He said 50 amp, but
Is that 50
I
amp?
think he meant 30 amp.
We pulled in yesterday afternoon, we got into our spot, and we kind of thought, you know, Tuesday was just a day for the vendors to set up. Nobody was coming in to chill out and things like that. Well, it started off kind of bad because when we got over here, there was a pickup truck in the spot we were supposed to have, and nobody knew, you know, who this truck belonged to. So we were kind of just had the motorhome parked out here in limbo, trying to figure out how to get into our site, what was going on, and we found out that people were actually coming into the main building around 4 o'clock to start purchasing or, you know, check out the vendors. And we weren't even set up yet. We didn't know our spot. So it was a pretty crazy afternoon yesterday. We finally got in a spot. We basically just picked any spot. They told us we can go anywhere. And we got set up. We ran over to the vendor building. It took a while to find out where we were supposed to set up and get that going. So we got it done, but it was pretty crazy. That's why we didn't really get any filming done. We were just kind of running around a little frantic, but walking over there this morning now. I'm gonna go get set up and hopefully have a good day. See how it goes.
You know, bad news, it's not coming from the springs of Poland. They're not dipping the bottles in there, and they're just taking the same tap water that you're trying to avoid, and it's just being repackaged. And
Are you fixing your hair or do you want to be on camera?
He was fixing his hair
Yeah.
the other day.
Oh, are you fixing your hair
I
too?
was too.
Everybody's fixing their hair. That's why you need a hat. In fact, check out the new hat here. Got the Blu Technology hat. How awesome is that? And the style I like. We finally got some downtime to sit down and take a second. Day 2 of the Alliance rally here, and it's been super awesome, and it's been crazy busy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why this is the first time I've been able to sit still, mainly him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been popping in and out, so.
Yesterday was so crazy. I'm not even joking. We got to the booth, and I didn't even have time to go to the bathroom or eat all day. The first time I sat down was dinner, and then after dinner I still had to go back out and help some people install some of the Blu Tech units.
Yep.
Got home at 9 o'clock, so it was crazy, but it's awesome because it's busy. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I just want to talk to everybody out there. For anybody who's interested in doing this and working with Blu Technology and selling product on the road at your own pace, at your own travel leisure, you can get in contact with me. It's called the Grassroots Program. And you can basically sign up and you go to RV shows, RV rallies, and you make a commission selling Blu Technology product. You can carry some of it on hand. You can do drop shipment. We kind of work with you, you know, whatever's best for you guys out there. But it's super cool. I'll let you know that we're doing really well at this Alliance rally. So if you're looking to make some supplemental income on the road, it's definitely a good idea. So we're going to finish up today here at the booth. All day tomorrow at the booth. We'll probably go out tonight, get some dinner with Ruth and Adrian from RV Life with Ruth and Adrian. We'll go do that, and then that's it. We're going to hit the road on Saturday. We're going up to Kalamazoo, Michigan to actually film some videos with Blu Technology.
Yep, straight from the source.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to make these training videos for other grassroots dealers so that people are well trained and the Blu Technology product and all that. And then it's going to have to beeline it home and get home real quick. So yeah, it'll be
We
interesting.
can't do it leisurely like we did on the way up here.
No, yeah, so it'll be fun and then right back to work. So it's been busy, it's been fun. And yeah, it's been a whirlwind. I think I'm ready to get home next time and kind of start our summer vacation of just kind of cruising around the country.
I'm sure that'll feel like a whirlwind too.
It probably will,
Yep.
but yeah, we'll be ready for it. So
Yep.
So we got the last day of the rally here. I'm actually getting ready to head over to the booth, but I think before I do it, I'm gonna try to clean the front of this coach because it's just driving me nuts. And I know the next few stops are gonna be like dry camping, no access to water, be back on the road. So I want to get it cleaned up a little bit. It's just my OCD. So we're gonna take the GABES Pride out, the foam cannon, and at least just try to hit up the front, the windshield, get some of these bugs off before I got to go over to the booth. Heading over to the vendor hall now. Yesterday evening was still busy. I ran into Matt from Matt's RV Reviews. We did a video together. You guys can go check that out on his channel. It was pretty good. Nice meeting him. And then I even squeezed in some time for me and Corbin to go hit the pickleball up. So, we got time to get some exercise in and play some pickleball. But another busy evening, and hopefully it's another busy day here at the booth. Okay, you guys wanted to be on a video. You keep following me around. Here they are. Say hi. Nah, these they've been awesome. We met them up at, was it Tampa or Hershey? Tampa, yeah. And we're at the Alliance Rally. We keep bumping into them. We had dinner with them. Super cool people. So, yeah. Say hi to everybody, guys.
Hi, everybody. Watch out.
Yep. To make it to the Alliance RV show, it's great.
There we go.
Rally.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.
All right, now before we hit the road today, I actually wanted to take a second and talk about the WAGGLE pet monitor system, which we've been using for a few years and we find extremely important, and it definitely comes into play on these hot summer months like we're in right now. For us, the WAGGLE pet monitor is extremely important for the safety of our dog. If you guys RV and you guys go out there and you camp, whether you're full-time or just weekenders, it doesn't matter. If you have pets in the camper and you're going to go away for the day, it's important to monitor the status of your power situation. Because if you guys lose power, these campers, these RVs, these motorhomes become like automobiles and heat up extremely quick, or it can become very dangerous for your pets that you've left behind. So with the WAGGLE Pet Monitor, we now have the ability to check in and see the status of our power, the heat, the humidity, and many other factors which come into play when you leave your pets behind. In fact, for us, we recently left the camper, we went over to some friend's house, and we got notified through the WAGGLE app that we lost power to the camper. It sent a notification to our phones via text or email, however you set it up, letting us know that we had lost power. What happened was on the 50 amp, we have a Hughes Watchdog surge protector, and it actually shut power down to the camper because the voltage was low. It wanted to protect the camper, shut power down, shut AC down. So we were able to get notification that the power was gone. We could actually see the temperature rising in the camper, getting too hot. So luckily we were 20 minutes away. We came back, we switched over to generator until the power issue was fixed so we could put the AC back on and make sure that our little pooch, Mickey, was still doing okay. And we've had a few situations like this where the WAGGLE has come into play, because a lot of times with these campgrounds, the power situation can be kind of iffy. And if you're kind of unsure about it, at least you have that peace of mind with the WAGGLE pet monitor system to know what's going on in your RV when you're gone. And the great thing is that the monitor system right here utilizes 4G multi-carrier connectivity, meaning that whether it's T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, whatever it may be, it's going to pick up on that signal so that you don't have to worry about losing connectivity. This way, when you're out and about and you're out there hiking, exploring, doing what you guys want to do, you got the peace of mind knowing that this right here is going to notify you if the temperature rises. It even alerts you of air quality. So there's all kind of different settings that you can go into the app and be notified of. And when you pair that with the WAGGLE cameras, you're just going to have tons of peace of mind. We love using this camera right here. It even has a two-way radio so we can actually hear what's going on. We can talk to the dog if we want to, which is always kind of fun. And it's going to also be able to move around the room. We can see where he's at. We can see what he's doing, move the camera around, and it will notify you as well between noise or movement and the different sensitivity on which you want to set those certain settings in the app as well. And you can actually use our code YWAIT to save 75% on the WAGGLE pet monitor system, or you can use the code Chris to even save 10% off on the cameras and the bundles. So if it's something you've never thought about before and you're about to hit the road, or you've been on the road for a while, or you're just getting ready to get into camping and you don't have some kind of protection for your pet, please go out there and check this out because our fur babies are like family to us, and we would hate for something to happen to them while we're on the road. Okay, next up, Blu Technology. We just finished up the National Alliance show. It was a big hit. It was awesome. We really loved meeting everybody, talking to everybody. That's always the best part of the rallies. We stayed really busy. It was some long hours, some long days, but we had a good time. So now we are just doing an hour drive today to get to Kalamazoo, Michigan. And we're going to go up to the Blu Technology headquarters, take care of some stuff. That's the next stop. Good news is all the horse and buggies are going that way. That must be where they work, so we're not going to get backed up in horse and buggy traffic.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, we just pulled into the Blu Technology parking lot here. We're gonna get squared away. We went to the wrong place. That was my fault. I didn't check addresses. I just typed in Blu Technology and it was the wrong place. I kind of Google Earthed it and it looked like it would be the right place. And then I went to Blu Technology's website where it said contact us. That had a different address, but I Google Earthed that one and it didn't look like it was correct. So I just chose the wrong one, but we're here now, so we're good to go. Sitting here, been doing some filming all morning, taking a little lunch break now. We got Pizza Hut, a bunch of Blu Tech filtration equipment sitting in the background, but at least we got good weather for doing this, and it's a nice day. We're gonna get this done, and then tomorrow it's back on the road. 2 days of travel, see if we can get back in time, because we're gonna have to rush because I have a flight back to work on Tuesday. So it's gonna be a tight window. It's been a tight trip, but it's been fun. It's been crazy, so enjoy the downtime here and eating. You ready for some pizza?
Yes.
Okay. So we're here at the Blu Technology headquarters here in Michigan because I'm doing a bunch of filming for some Q&A stuff for their website, some tutorial videos and things like that. So we're kind of here all day filming. Thought we'd take a quick break, go inside, get a little bit of a tour of the warehouse and check out all the goods and where everything gets assembled and put together, and kind of check it out. It's pretty cool to kind of just see it like this and see how everything works, and what they assemble and how they make things. They even have a couple of giant 3D printers over here to where they make a lot of their own stuff, and I've never seen any of those up close. It's kind of neat. One does not simply build an AR-3. Funny classic meme right there. But anyways, we're just taking a quick break, doing a tour, and then it's back to filming. And like I said, we only have 1 day here, so we're trying to get it all done. What is today?
Saturday.
Okay, Saturday, that's right.
31st.
Yeah, we're trying to keep track of everything here. Been a fun day, been a busy day. We did a lot of filming at the Blu Technology offices. I think it lasted a lot longer than it was supposed to. That's my fault. Because I kept stumbling on my words and getting tongue-tied and stuff like that. But it was cool. We had a good time. And now we're driving to go get some dinner. We're following Corbin, the owner of Blu Tech, out. We're going to have a nice dinner with him tonight. And then tomorrow, like we said, it's hit the road and see how fast and how long we can push it to get back home. Because again, Tuesday, flying back to work. So, yeah. What did we say? About 2,000 miles total round trip.
Something like that.
Squished between two
Feels
flights.
like longer.
And, yeah, a couple of rallies and working. So it's been good times though. So, but I am ready for some food because I'm starving. Whew. You guys ready?
I think so.
All right. Big day today, about 8 hours. We're gonna make it down about halfway through Kentucky, but we gotta put some miles on the road because again, we're on a deadline, so we can't really afford anything to go wrong or delay us any the flight back to work is always the most important thing with us. So let's get this party going.
Yep.
All right.
Mickey, you ready?
Nope.
Already shaking. I think Corbin's ready.
He's gonna be sleeping.
You all right, bud? I think so.
Yep, we got a little Love's truck stop lunch going on right now. It's always nice when it's not busy at all and there's like 5 open lanes, so we don't even have to go kind of find a parking spot. We can kind of just sit here and eat. Helps out a little bit. We got pizza, we got Chinese. Got someone stealing my food, get out of there. And peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly.
I mean, you can definitely
Looks
tell.
like we've been attacked by some locusts.
Yeah, the cicadas are in full force.
I just watched it. Got to our location, absolutely just beautiful harvest host here. 700 acres, like an old plantation house. Really enjoying it, but we're hungry.
Yes.
Where are we going?
Mexican for chimichangas.
This
We're
is right,
going
but we're not
back
going to
to-
just any Mexican.
The Mexican restaurant that we have been to several times before.
Yeah. We're right up in the area where we bought the coach. So if you've seen some of our previous videos dealing with Sewell Motor Coach and buying the new Class A and all that kind of stuff, we went to the Mexican restaurant.
I think.
Yes, we've been there a few times. Last time we went there, when we hit big on Singo Music Bingo. It just happens to be Sunday. They're doing Music Bingo again. So
We gotta get over there like right
that's
away.
it.
We
Yeah,
gotta get down there.
we're like, we just realized it's Sunday.
I want
We're
the
in
salsa.
town.
Corbin wants the chimichanga, and Chris wants to win some Singo.
And a margarita too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, let's go chow. You ready, bud?
My stomach's growling.
Okay. And no, this time around we did not win any Music Singo, but luckily the margaritas were very good. So after the attack of the cicadas last night driving through Kentucky, I have definitely got to hit this windshield up before we get going back on the road. The camera doesn't do it justice of how disgusting it truly is. So, time to get out the Gabe's ride, clean it up real quick, I guess, because there's no way I'm driving it with it looking like that. So I'm starting to learn that I'm gonna have to kind of clean this windshield pretty much after every travel day. I've definitely been hitting it up at the truck stops pretty good, you know, when we get fuel and things like that. Trying to see what the go-to is gonna be. The other day I used water. If you have water, you can, and I used the foam can and the Gabe's Pride foam cannon, which did a really good job. I'm gonna try to see how it does with the Gabe's Pride RV streaker, black streak cleaner, and bug remover. Now I've used the black streak cleaner all the time on black streaks and things like this. I haven't tested it so much with bugs, so I'm hoping to just kind of get this pretty much wet with the RV streaker, hit it up, see how it does. Actually seems to be coming off like really easy. Yeah, that stuff was like really caked on there. The windshield wipers were not doing anything. The washer fluid was just spreading it around, making a mess. This seems to be doing really good. Now I've had this Gabe's Pride stuff forever, and it kind of just has this Velcro sticky head where I can just stick that right on there. And this pad sort of has like a, I wouldn't say like a Scotch-Brite, but a little bit of a scrubbing, a little bit more of a rougher surface in between here. So this is good from I use this on the roof. I've never really used it on windows like this, but you can use the Gabe's Pride RV stricker, just like you would the, what's that product? The wash and wax haul, if you want to do like a dry wash. So this is kind of nice when you don't have access to water, or really just don't want to use water. I'm just spraying it on there, using this to kind of get it off. And if you just let this sit for like a few minutes, you don't have to scrub hard or anything, especially with this pad. And then I'm just peeling this off, throwing a microfiber cloth right on here, just to kind of basically kind of like dry it off, you know. Yeah, looking good. Let's go inside, see how that looks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that did the job. Much better. Absolute beautiful morning here, as you guys can see at this Harvest Host location. We're gonna hit the road. We got one more big push today. We're gonna get back to our lot. And then tomorrow, that's it. Back to the airport and back to work for 2 weeks. So it's been a whirlwind of fun. 2 weeks, 2,000 miles, 2 rallies, but good times. And when I do get back home next time, we are officially going to hit the road for good, and we won't be back to our home base probably till October. And even then, maybe just for a month, because we're gonna head down to Texas for the winter this year, I think. Let's go wake everybody up so we can get on the road and get going. Two weeks is up. It's time to go back to work. We were just on this road when we came back down from coming from north, and I had one night at home, quick turnaround, had tons of stuff to do. I'm sure you guys can only imagine. You've been on a 2-week trip somewhere, all the things you have to do before the trip and after the trip. So pretty much a madhouse, got it all done, knocked it out, and we're back in the Jeep, heading to the Chattanooga airport, and it's back to work.
Peace and quiet for me. Back to work for Chris.
Yeah, I'll get some stuff done in the boat anyways. Quiet time for me out there too. Anyways, I guess that's a wrap. It was fun, it was crazy, it was a whirlwind, but
successful.
Yep. And we'll see get home, and it's time to do a New England trip and a bunch of other stuff in between. So, well, as you guys can see, back at the airport, heading to work. Been 2 crazy weeks. I got a little downtime here. I might catch a nap. Next stop, New York City.